Can I get a venti pink drink?
Anything else?
No, that'd be it. Thank you.
So you say you wanna get away. We don't need a plane. I could be your escape. Take you to a place where there's no time.
Do you want me to use this card?
Yeah, I don't know how much is on it. So, we have our pink drink. Oh, there's a cute dog. How sweet. Love it. Whoops. Sorry, Mom. But we're gonna just do a little chit chat kind of thing with the tiny house Q&A. I want to do like a little tiny house Q&A that most of the recent questions that I've been asked. Anyways, people's been asking why I'm buying a tiny house. So the reason I bought a tiny house is I had looked through my plans because November last year I turned 18. So my mom ended up moving away. Like she moved to a different place, so I've been staying with my grandma, and I really wanted my own place since I turned 18. And I was just like, you know, I'm independent enough and I'm stable enough financially that I can do that, which I'm very thankful for. And that's the reason that I wanted to buy a tiny house or get some sort of my own place. I didn't want to rent because I didn't want to have to pay separate bills or, you know, everything like that, because it was just going to be a whole bunch of money that was going to be put into it, and in the end you're not going to be able to keep that place because of course you're renting it from somebody. So I debated among a tiny house, which I debated with like a shed, which is what I done. I ended up buying from a local company, and it was between that and it was either that or I was gonna renovate a camper. And some people was like, why would you want to live in a camper? Well, the thing is, I'm a person for travel. I really like to travel and I've always been into it, so I thought it would be a good idea. Well, at the time that I was gonna look into doing a tiny house, I really didn't want to put out a whole bunch of money into something all at once. And I wanted to be able to pay payments on something, which it wouldn't have been a problem if I wanted to get a loan and pay for, like buy a old used camper and renovate it. That wouldn't have been a problem if I wanted to get a loan, but I really didn't want to have to go through the hassle of getting a loan for it and everything. So what I did was I bought my tiny house. So the main reason, or the other reason besides buying a tiny house just to live in and for a house, I wanted to do, most of you probably already know, but I'm going to cosmetology school. So when I get out of school, I should nearly have my house paid off. So I'm planning on turning that into my salon, and I figured why not start paying on it now, because if I pay on it now, the quicker I can get it done with, and by that time I won't have to rent out an area to have a salon in, and I would just use that as a place to have my things, and that's less bills that I'll have to pay when I get my job and like the first year trying to build up my clientele and stuff. So that was another reason I was going to buy my tiny house, is because I was going to turn it into my salon or barber shop, whatever I decided to do. So that has been one of the most recently asked questions, is why I bought it and why I decided to go with the shed route. Plus the shed was a little bit bigger of it. Sorry for my camera moving like that. But that was the main reason that I wanted to go with the shed, is because it had more space than a camper did, obviously. And I wouldn't have to worry about setting it up and pulling it somewhere. Yeah, setting it up was a one-time ordeal. It's done, it's sitting there. That's all I had to do. So the next thing I was asked is why didn't I put a bathroom in my tiny house? Okay, so in my original plans, I was all for putting a bathroom area in my tiny house. That's why I had built that back room originally, where I'm having my closet and beauty room. That's where I was originally going to have my bathroom, and that's what I wanted to do. But where I'm at, it would be hard to run plumbing. Well, it wouldn't be terrible to run, but I'll be out quite a bit of money trying to run plumbing to it. So I just didn't want to, I didn't feel like doing that right now since I have an area to do so. So I'm not far at all from her house, and I'm not going to be out of water bill. Why not use that? You know, it ain't no big ordeal to me. And in my kitchen, I'll probably end up doing like a pump faucet or something, you know, have tanks, like a gray water tank and a regular water tank, and just do that and dump it, you know. That's probably what I'm going to do just for daily use's sake and stuff, to wash dishes or to brush my teeth, whatever. So I decided to do that, and I didn't want to pay. It's almost $4,000 to get a septic tank set up in my area and get one installed, and that's not counting the plumbing that's being ran. That's just a septic tank, and it was just going to be a whole lot of money. I was going to be out, and I didn't want to do that right now. But later on, of course, when I have my salon set up and stuff, I'm going to have water, but I'm not going to have that problem right now, because more than likely when I get my license to do hair, I'll end up moving the shed somewhere different, because I have a piece of land on a separate area that's already paid for, and I'll probably end up moving it there, just for the sake of privacy and you know, just to do that. But that's probably what I'm going to be doing with the situation, but I won't be moving it for a long time. I didn't figure there was no sense in hooking up a bunch of plumbing and paying for a septic tank and stuff when I'm going to be moving it in the next 2 or 3 years anyways. So, you know, you do what you can. So, another question I've been asked is my electric done? My electric is finally done. Everything is set up. I probably would be putting my ceiling fan and stuff in today if all goes well, and my other light fixtures and stuff. So yes, electric is done. I still have to insulate the kitchen area, which I'm probably going to be doing today, hopefully. And I have to extend that loft piece out. Maybe I can cut it today, because I think the boards that I bought for the walls are the same width as the loft panel. So when I extend that out, maybe I will do that today. Probably not, but if I can, I will if I have time. But besides that, that's about it. A lot of people has been really, they've been supporting my journey with this, and I really appreciate it a lot. I've had a couple questions about the bathroom, and I can understand why you would be confused. But yeah, and a lot of people's been saying, well, you're really young, why would you be doing this so young? If you know me in person, I'm a very mature person for my age. Like, I'm very, maybe not my personality, but I'm very mature, like, and grown up and independent, and a lot of people tell me that. So I just, you know, I just want to do something on my own. I want to have my own little project. So yeah, but besides that, I think that is about it with the questions. But I figured a couple people would want to know what was going on with the bathroom situation. And yeah, I also had questions about my kitchen area. The kitchen, I haven't fully decided on what exactly I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to be a cheaper route to buy used cabinets and try to set them up and just paint them or something, which was what I was originally going to do, but I may have found someone to actually custom build them for a cheaper price, and they would be like a farmhouse, like a barn style like kitchen cabinets, And I think that would be cool because I'm just doing the bottom sets of cabinets because I can't do top cabinets with the windows and stuff. So yeah, but I think that would be a really cool idea. And I'm also going to be putting like a kitchen island in there just for storage. And yeah, that's about it, I think. But if you have any more questions, just leave them in the comments and let me know, or whatever. If you have any questions, you can PM me on Instagram too. But yeah, I also had questions about how much my shed cost and like what the actual size of the shed and stuff is. My shed is a 12 by 32. That's counting the porch with it. My porch is about 4 foot, 6 foot wide almost. I think it's 4 foot though. So that still leaves like 28 foot of living space inside the shed. And also the price of my shed. I think because I had it custom, like I had it painted in custom colors and stuff, it did cost me like $200 more than the base price if I wouldn't have got anything but just treated wood. So the ones with treated wood was around, I think it was $5,800, $900 almost, and I paid $6,200 for mine. Well, I'm paying $6,200 on mine, and I got a lot of questions about that because some people was asking like how much it would cost to get into something like this. And it is costly to do something like this. It is. I mean, if you don't have a financial situation to do it and you're putting a lot of work and time into it, then it might not be the route for you. But in my case, I don't have anything going on but school, and I do one sport. So I don't really have anything other than that to do. And I thought it would be a good project for me to work on my senior year because I ain't going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah. But with that being said, I'm going to hop off of here and get you some footage of what we're doing today. Hey guys, this is Haley from editing. I'm going to have to cut the vlog short here, and I'm going to get an outro video for you all because I didn't get to make one then. But today I didn't get to do too much with the tiny house, but I will have a video up soon with what I'm doing with the interior stuff. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure you like and comment below if you have any video requests or if you have any other questions, and I will try to answer them the best I can. If you would like, there is a subscribe button below, and you can support me through that. And there's also a notification bell icon down there that you can click and be notified for every time I post a video. So yeah, with that being said, I will talk to you all later, and thank you all so much for the support, and I'll see you. Bye.
So you say you wanna get away.